welcome to another Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm Tim.
And I'm Jennifer.
Hi, how are you?
I'm pretty good. I had a beer, and now I'm starting a second beer, and I feel a little better than I did earlier.
Yeah, well, that's weird that happened.
The little hair of the dog. I only had like 2 drinks last night. I'm just getting old.
You're just getting old. Yeah. I stayed up too late, and then or 2 nights ago, last week, I stayed up way too late on a school night, and when I woke up in the morning, I was like, oh, this feels exactly like a hangover, even though I haven't had any alcohol for quite some time.
Is getting older just constantly having a hangover?
I think it might be.
It's just being old feels like a hangover at all times.
I think that might be true, Jennifer.
Fuck. This sucks.
So, we're continuing our Doki Doki literature playthrough. We are in the dark zone.
Yeah.
We do not know what will happen, but
yeah, we're not. I'm not spoiled like at all. I pretty much know nothing about this game.
But a lot of people know already that Doki Doki Literature Club is very dark. Already, we've had things of self-harm, suicide, depression, yada yada. So we don't know what else is going to happen.
Yeah, so if you want to watch this, but you are a little nervous about it, I'm sure that there are other more detailed content warnings if you Google it. Yeah. If you're concerned.
Yep. So let's get into it now. So we just passed a part with like zany, out of the world writing that was like everyone's horrible and bad. I don't know if I got the screen cap, but
there's definitely some weird shit happening. There's a lot of unnerving visual things going on,
and we don't quite
tilting and zooming in and like glitches.
And we haven't played
super into it
because we're like replaying the beginning of the game. But without Sayori.
Right.
And I don't really remember everything.
No, me neither, because it was so long.
Yeah.
I think stuff is different, though, because I don't remember that book, but I could be wrong. I may just not remember.
Yeah.
Because it was such a long time ago that we first started playing it.
Exactly. All right, let's get into it.
Okay.
I think we would remember if there was, like,
I feel like I would
selective rating and chopped off,
I think I would remember that.
Maybe
like
I'm
a
wrong
prison
now.
camp thing.
Yeah. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts.
Yuri.
My whole body!
Wait, where'd you go? Literally, Yuri. Girl, we're the same.
Girl, we're the same. You also sometimes phase out and go,
yeah, when I'm talking about things that I enjoy.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag.
Uh-oh.
Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Okay, they definitely sat beside each other and read a thing last time. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. By last time I mean at some point before that I don't 100% remember.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Oh, alright.
I open the book and start the prologue.
Oh, boy.
I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read.
Oh, boy.
It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book.
Oh, boy.
I glance over.
Oh, boy.
It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Yeah. Sorry. I was just bringing...
Why did you do that?
What did that say? Why? Can I, like, read people's minds now or something?
Fuck. Okay, so what we actually need, because we have that on the screen over here, what we need to do is when it does really fast, just look over here because it is slightly delayed. Yes. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching.
Nice.
Ooh. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages.
Here.
Okay, I feel like I remember this happening. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Very romantic. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It actually is kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
To turn the page.
Sorry! I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as
Look
used
at her
to
little
reading,
face.
right? Very scary. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it of my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence.
Rexilus, excuse me. I ate a weed nug at a Magic the Gathering pre-release event, not from someone.
Not from a person on the train, a different stranger at a Magic the Gathering event.
Please.
Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. That's definitely
sex.
Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh, boy.
Look at that face. I don't know if that's funny. It's a kitty. You scared the kitty.
That's a horny face, I think.
No, I don't relate to this character at all.
At all.
Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
This is scary.
I like it.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
How she wants to fucking murder people. Something else?
Never mind.
Look at her face! It's killing me!
Normal face. We didn't even get that far yet. So, I don't know why that came to my head.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Huh?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started
God.
reading. She's horny! You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
Oh, God. My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Gritty, did something happen just now?
Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say that I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
What? No, nothing.
Haha, don't worry, I believe you, silly.
Silly Billy.
Silly Billy. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
All right, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Huh? Should we wait for Yuri?
And Sayori. Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking.
It's a kitty.
He's woozy. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Let's do Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Hi, Goody. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the clubs, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to.
Don't worry, Gritty. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Gritty. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It was really metaphorical.
Let me read the Gritty poem.
I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog.
I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yeah. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
That's kind of missing something.
Yeah? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Yeah, right. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused. I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle. Closing in on me, the air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think?
It's very, free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
I'm
scared. I feel like I'm looking at everything right
yeah.
now.
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later.
That's actually very good writing advice.
That's so true. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow, baby. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Yuri.
Okay.
Tiny mouth. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Eh? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Ha! Wait, did you say her own poem was exceptional?
No.
Oh, our poem. Got it. Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphor indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. And I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. So true.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I am sorry, I have such terrible
I was
handwriting.
literally just thinking that that's really pretty handwriting.
Well, you know, it's got to be a little
Yeah,
overly
Right.
humble.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read. I'm stupid.
Well, I just don't read script very often.
And we're streaming, Yuri.
Yeah, it takes a little bit, okay?
Okay.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
You can't just ask someone that. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Gritty.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past, remaining a place of comfort, unable to let go of her past. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
Ah. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you.
Yeah,
Kitty.
okay, that happened before.
Yes.
Because that's my current Twitter header. Me too. Alright, let's see what Natsuki's poem is about. Kitty cats.
Gritty, if you're not going to take the club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Wow. Painful to think about? Painful much?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. Oh, I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. B word.
Fair enough.
I mean, we went full Yuri, so whatever.
We went what?
Full Yuri.
Yeah.
So it's whatever. You know.
Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly! Monkeys can climb! Crickets can leap! Horses can race! Owls can seek! Cheetahs can run! Eagles can fly! People can try, but that's about it.
I feel like she did this one before.
Yeah,
I
this
feels
feels similar. Yeah. I know I did not like it.
I like it. I am. Why are you so...
Well, because everyone has like seriously, what is the point of rest yourself? Exactly. Yeah, we're just skipping a little bit faster past things we've done before. Let's not run about it.
Yeah, I understand.
Put a flat on purpose.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. Tiffy.
I do love a teef.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect me to know if I did.
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Whew. Guess that's everyone.
No one else to talk to.
Nobody else. I glance around the room. Me too. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Oh boy.
Huh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say?
Oh boy.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. I think this happened last time. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Gray did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own.
Oh boy.
First of all,
They're fighting.
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style.
Oh my goodness.
I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Greedy liked my poem too.
Oh
you know.
boy. Gertie's in the middle.
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, the tooth is back.
oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... Well, you're dressed.
Yuri stands up as well. This goofy music.
Maybe you're just jealous that Gritty appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size
What?
bigger as soon as Gritty started
Did this
showing
happen
up.
before?
I don't remember.
I don't remember that.
I just don't remember. I don't remember. Natsuki!
What does that mean?
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
Taking out your own insecurities and others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you...
Shit!
Oh my god! Oh man!
You edgy bitch!
Wow! Oh my god, the music's getting really fast and scary!
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. I'm gonna put my other headphone in, so... Oh, do you have a
Oh, I have both in.
Okay. So I guess I'm being loud.
Oh my god! Things are happening!
See?
Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with their sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Wow, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of
Oh god!
What the fuck is wrong with
your head? Yeah, go on. Let Gertie hear everything you really think.
Oh my god!
I'll be head over heels with you after this.
Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Gritty? She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Ah! What did I say? What did I say? I don't know what just happened! Oh, it was too fast!
Let's click Yuri, I
I
guess.
gotta pick Yuri.
Wait.
Oh my god! Shit!
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What? Is this real? the game. Do ignore? Oh my god! I don't know what to do. Okay, I think this is. What is happening? Oh my god! Big scary Monica, big Monica,
Big Monica.
Okay.
Hey, Gritty. Why don't we step outside for a bit? Okay.
Oh my god.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this.
I'm sorry, I can't get over the fact that Yuri said fuck.
Yeah, Yuri said fuck. Natsuki said bitch.
And she called her an edgy bitch. This is a perfect game.
Whew. We'll go back inside once they're done
Wow.
yelling. Some president I am, right?
Okay, I'm kind of coming around Monica's side now, actually.
I think she's like the control quotient or something.
Something, yeah.
I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Thirsty. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Oh,
She's crying! Oh no. She quickly runs away. Oh man, what did Yuri
dear.
say to her in there?
Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it.
Oh, she must have said something fucked
I
up.
didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
Oh my god. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Gritty, please don't hate me.
Oh boy.
Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri.
Her eye looks very scary right now.
Oh, yeah. Easy. Yeah.
Because it's normally closed when she's to
Yeah.
the side like that.
Exactly. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow.
That's what it is.
Completely.
That sounds like someone who's gonna go erase someone's memory.
Yeah, fucking change the dat log or something.
Right.
Anyways, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica.
Uh-oh. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out.
Fucking no, I'm gonna stay. Bitch.
I'll wait for you to be done.
Yuri's like, I don't like this.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you want me to. You don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. It's just I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Gritty. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. So, I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but...
Okay. Well, I guess are we still just going pure Yuri? Full Yuri?
Guess.
I feel kinda
or maybe,
bad.
like, maybe do a mix?
Maybe do a mix. I'm stressed now. I don't know. Okay, let's pick Fireflies. Chocolate. Okay, Crimson. If we're gonna do a mix. Then.
Yeah.
Fantasy? Yeah. Oh, she liked that one. Raindrops. Okay. Misery? Okay, now a cute one. Heart?
Heart? I wonder if there's any they both like.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe laugh? I'm just trying to do like 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Basically. Suicide! Fester. We've had that one before.
Yeah.
Lollipop. Candy.
Candy. Hurt?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sugar?
Sparkle!
Sparkle?
Yeah. Marshmallow. Scars.
God, this is gonna be bananas.
Sadness. Oh.
Oh, emotions. Yeah.
Oh,
I
right.
guess.
Broken. Okay. What's
Dark?
stars? Sure. Oh boy.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
So we did a little bit of a. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Dude.
What?
The poster in the back.
Oh my god! That like really freaked me out.
I almost wish I didn't show you, just so that you.
Oh my God.
eventually-
Wow.
Get out of here.
Oh, I don't like that. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. I am stressed right now.
Welcome back, Riddy.
Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around
Look
the
at
room.
the poster. Do you like the poster?
I brought you a poster. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
Okay, so it's different now.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh.
I'm glad it didn't zoom in.
Oh.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe you were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Okay, Gritty, you are very stupid.
Gritty, don't say those kinds of things so frankly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets it. They make me a little too
Oh, boy.
happy.
Oh boy.
I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined the club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? I just... Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
Where is Monica? Where's Big Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
Oh, I bet she doesn't even remember. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Oh boy.
Jeez!
Wiped her memory!
Whatever's on your mind!
Oh, I'm sure it was whatever's on your mind. I'm sure it was nothing.
Alright, so this... Alright, last time this happened, it stopped, and I clicked again, the next line was gone. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate that. I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Okay, I like Natsuki now too. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Big Monica!
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not.
Oh.
What took you so long, anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time.
I was in my evil lab.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least.
I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Aw, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still. Oh. That must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Gritty.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just to me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Gritty, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to the club. Headphones problems. I planned on it anyway.
Okay, can we start
She's
now?
so excited.
Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some
She
reason.
is so thirsty. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. The poster's back to normal.
Oh, whew. Thank God. I really did hate looking at that.
Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make me my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to... Oh,
I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements.
Nice.
To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No.
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass.
Jesus.
Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go looking for her.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway.
Ah! Ah. Ah. Ah.
What's that noise? Oh god, I'm stressed out. It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri?
Oh, golly.
Oh no!
Oh. Yikes. Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! Ah! Oh no! Oh! Whoa!
It was rewinding. Okay. Okay. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Gritty, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything's fine. Oh no!
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. That's a good.
That's a good temp.
For a black tea. That's what you want.
Mm-hmm. Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit. It turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Gritty. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I wish Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Gritty, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Okay.
Huh? What's that? Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back.
My huge bonkers make my back hurt.
I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my...
Okay, is she really making a joke about her boobs being big and her back hurts? I think that's what's happening right now.
I think that might be what's happening right now. My
bahonkers.
My bahonkers.
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes. I have terrible reading posture.
And huge boobs.
So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Oh, it's a bag of small chocolate candies.
Yummy.
I take it since it'll go well with the tea.
Oh, I forgot to give you the candies from that our Japanese rep gave to me.
I need candy.
Frick, we ate a lot
You
of
have
Oreos.
it here, right?
Yeah, they're downstairs.
Okay, good.
Matcha cookies and strawberry chocolatey things.
Yes,
so
yes,
like
yes,
Andes
yes,
mints,
yes.
but take out the mint and add
Put
strawberry.
a That's like one of my favorite. Milka chocolate that has a strawberry in the middle is like one of my favorites.
Yeah, a couple times a year we get Japanese candies and treats from
Nice.
Hashtag clients.
I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides.
I assume this didn't happen last time because
I
they
don't
would not have
remember
brought up the
that.
big thing.
As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Ooh. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this?
Bro.
There's a girl beside me. Yuri was always kind of cute, but...
I mean, I'm I'm not gonna throw shade. I would have this problem too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you're all cuddled up to a cute girl,
And I'm
you're with to a
in
cute,
high school.
big titty goth girl reading a book.
Yeah, fellas love girls with back problems. That's what we
How
don't
will my
like.
girl
We don't
be-
like big boobs from like the milk thing or whatever.
No.
Guys like back
I
problems.
need her to be in debilitating
Yes.
back pain.
Yes, that's why. That's a secret. I wasn't supposed to tell. It has
that's-
nothing to do.
that's how
That's
it
why
is.
guys like big boobs. That's
Yeah.
that's what makes
They
sense.
love pain. Harry was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Oh my god, Gritty, you're so horny right now. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh my god.
All right, we in it now.
Oh. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Okay, I'm sure she has. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away.
I mean, I assume girls that are like crazy hot, feel free to weigh in.
That's
are just
cute.
kind of used to it. Like, I know that my sister one time talked about when she like visited us one time in Boston. She was like joking that she wasn't good at like. She's very straight. She wasn't very good at like checking out girls. So it's like she saw someone on the train that was so hot that even she was like
what?
and it was just kind of funny the contrast of she had no sly way to
right.
to creep,
To
if you will.
creep, yeah.
So I'm sure you get like an extra sense.
Yeah. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. His boner lifts the book.
Blah, blah, blah.
Do the... After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper.
My pants are in the way.
Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. Oh, you're gonna feed her chocolate? Is he gonna feed her chocolate? You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
What? Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Literally, he's gonna feed her chocolate is what's gonna happen.
Oh boy.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. Oh my god, the dust.
Little dust particles in there.
She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg.
Ladies
I
be
cannot-
reading books next to you. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe seductively reading books with their aching backs next to you. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate kitty and pop it into my mouth. Then I
Here we
take
go.
another chocolate. and
She
go
was the
have
one that
it.
sucked in her finger, right?
Yes,
Okay.
she is. And I hold it up to Yuri. Ah! She doesn't even
Oh
look
my
away
God.
from the book. Oh my god. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural.
I mean, assume the position.
I mean, she like inhaled my bloody finger earlier.
I mean, girl has a mouth thing, you know?
But that means I can't stop there
So
or here.
true. So true.
I apprehensively place a chocolate in her mouth. Oh my god. I cannot. I am so proud of myself that I called that this was gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, I think if we can add some more suspense, we have not called anything about what Natsuki's deal is, right?
No, I don't know what the fuck her.
Because
thing
we actually
is.
called that we thought that she was maybe doing some
She's
self-harm.
She's
earlier.
yes, and she's got like mad Yandere vibes. So
Yeah.
she's for sure gonna murder us.
Yeah, we got the Choco in.
I mean, they might all murder us. I apprehensively place a chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Oh no!
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Greedy.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
No more.
Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
There's no music, so let's just get ready, everybody. I can't. Gritty.
Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. Oh my god, I saw jerks for a second, and I got
Jerks me
very stressed out.
She might have some food and, weight things, maybe? Maybe. I'd just pour the cup of issues runneth over.
My teacup gets knocked over.
Gritty. What the fuck? Oh, were we in the closet together? My heart.
I don't know.
My heart won't stop pounding, Gritty. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can't you feel it, Gritty? Oh my god. I touched a titty!
Oh my god!
Press F.
Oh my god!
For titty.
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. But like the heart. But
Yeah,
also
the boobs.
But also the titty.
How if a girl is, dying, how do they find heart with titties?
With all those titties in the
all the
way.
titties.
Oh my god, that's why.
my question.
Yeah, that's why they just die.
That's where ladies be dying.
They just
titties.
die.
Why is this happening to me?
Oh, the heartbeat. It's a heartbeat.
We're Doki Doki.
Oh, we're Doki Doki right now. It's true.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Oh god, I'm so horny.
I mean,
Look at her eyes. I'm so horny. It feels like my stomach hurts.
I can't make
Oh my
it
god,
stop.
her eyes are so good.
It even makes me not want. You ever be so horny you don't
just
want to
can't
read?
I could relate.
I just want to look at you.
Oh.
Oh my god! Your eyes are moving.
Holy shit! Oh, they're very scary.
Look at her eyes.
I hate it. I don't like that. Oh my god, and they're like uneven. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh my god.
I'm so scared.
Yeah!
Monica! Big Monica!
It's time to share poems.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Alright, let's do Natsuki. You're... Oh my gosh.
Whew. Lordy.
Well, I gotta admit that's better than last one. It's nice to see that you're putting some effort.
That's good.
It's perfectly normal. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. Wait, is this?
Alright, let's see what your freaking poem is.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Is this about homophobia?
That's gay shit,
I was
right?
saying,
Yeah.
this is about gay stuff.
That's about lesbians.
Huh.
Oh, maybe Natsuki's a lesbian?
That I'm actually kind of getting that vibe right now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, I bet that's what Yuri yelled at.
Yeah, she probably did. Fuck.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
In always chat, no spoilers, please. Thank
Don't.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Spiders!
I fucking hate spiders.
I don't have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Right.
Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure.
Like, wanted to kiss
Eating
girls.
pussy. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. Oh yeah, I think we're...
Yeah.
But that just makes people stupid.
I agree.
Because it's not the manga thing, right?
I would doubt that.
Yeah.
It has to be something deeper than that.
Although reading manga is the same. But that makes people stupid. Who cares what people like, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Natsuki, I agree with you.
Natsuki. Such as two of the girls in this very club who I respectfully won't name.
kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you make me complain too much. What did I do? Oh, that's you.
What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you.
Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more. Mm-hmm. Whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. I respect that.
Okay. I'm done with you.
Let's
Get out of here.
Last, just because you got a little weird. Gritty, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous to spend so much time with Yuri. So she's like admitting that we saw the cutting.
Yeah. Ah!
I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide. It starts cutting. I bet she was cutting when we were in there. Because she's making the H-A-A-H noise. When Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up?
Kind of messed up that you're telling us this.
She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I think she mentioned knives earlier.
I'm pretty sure she's got a knife collection.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. Girl.
And how do you know that, Monica?
But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though.
What?
But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her.
And I won't have to erase your memory.
Yeah. While you're at it, don't be too shy to spend a little more time with me. I don't want you to scare me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Girl.
Oh, boy.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors they won't, bright Oh.
I think it's just beautiful colors, but without
It's all fucked up.
It is fucked up.
Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, exmungum piercing, red, green, blue, endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop, violent, grating with the so quicking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a triple, like playing a knife on a breathing breakage and swell my gum.
What?
Delete her.
Okay.
I think the cosine thing was from a previous.
Huh. Okay, well, Monica has deletion powers, I'm pretty sure.
Or like, I don't know. Yelling Mime says her typewriter has bad keys. You're probably right. I agree with you, actually. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
She loves to give us a writing tip.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
That is let's go ahead and just save it right now.
Let's just give it. Don't forget to save your game. She's breaking the fucking wall, though, is the most important thing.
Yeah.
You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me.
Oh my god.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Oh my god. Shit. Oh boy, what's this gonna be?
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Gritty. This one might be even better than yesterday's. That's what we said last time.
That's how you do a good job explaining. I'm going to do more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
That makes me so happy.
It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Gritty. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. So I think all this happens, but now that, like maybe some of it's different, I don't remember, but I remember this all happening now, but now that Monica's like, don't work her up too much, because her heart explodes and then she starts cutting herself. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Gritty? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem, too. Okay?
I'm excited. Oh, what is happening?
Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes.
There's a stain on the paper.
Oh, is that not normal?
I don't think so. Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
I don't remember. A docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer, written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. How does that?
It looks like 40!
40 gears in a ticking clock.
40. I'm assuming it's supposed to be 40.
A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears in open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel.
Boy.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive today, so I had to take it out on your pen. Huh?
The wheel in the sky keeps on turning, baby.
Turning. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping,
and that's what came out.
I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it.
Girl.
I'm okay. What did I just...
You're riling her up!
Can't we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Yes!
Sure.
Oh, man. That was like...
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So even if we come...
What?
So if everyone... Stop. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Does everyone can just come up here and come real quick?
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. Jennifer, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Regardless, we should stop.
Yeah.
Now, how's your energy level, though?
I think I'm probably done.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably done for today.
Yeah.
But I want to stream again soon, though,
Yes.
because I'm very into whatever is happening.
Yes, I think we should. I think, unfortunately, we should end it here.
Yeah. You kind of do it where it's not at a complete ending, but
Yes.
bridging us over to whatever
Yes.
happens next.
Instead of doing a cliffhanger, we're checking for ourselves to make sure that there's nothing insane happening right after a bit.
Okay, people in the chat say this is a good stopping point.
Oh,
so.
thank you.
Perfect. Thanks, everyone.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. That was
That was wild.
a wild one. Intense.
Really into this game.
The first time we streamed it, I was kind of bored because
Right, because it's so normal to begin with.
Yeah, but I can totally see if you were playing this by yourself. You're not reading out loud, so you're kind of
Right, so you're just like clicking really quickly.
So yeah, I can totally see why this game's so popular. I totally love it, and I'm almost like I covet playing it by myself and just being like just devouring it. Which is sometimes a reason why I'm not very good at streaming games, because I'm just like I want to.
You just want to do it selfishly for your own self and not be concerned with, you know, people watching it.
Exactly.
But I enjoy us doing it together, though. I
agree. And with the chat, like kind of helping us a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm super into it.
Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone on twitch.tv/GeeklyInc. Thank you, everyone in the future on YouTube. I guess thank you, everyone on the YouTube or Twitch too. It was great to hang out with you on this Saturday. You can find more of the cool things we do over at. Usually Twitter's the best place for me, at Tim Lanning. That's how you know if we'll be streaming or any other stuff like that.
And you can find me on Twitter at Jennifer Cheek.
And we are trying to do more streams and things like this, not just through February, but into the future.
General, getting better at
so
it.
Easy
I think better at streaming and better at like letting people know ahead of time that we're streaming.
That is the most important part. Even if we don't stream more, instead of just being like, I started streaming 5 minutes ago, let's do this, baby.
Exactly.
I mean, we'll still do the accidental, whatever.
But I always like playing video game with Tim and streaming.
That's true. We're better at it together for like, hey, let's stream in this date, as opposed to, do you want to stream?
Yeah, because
2 hours, like I got like, 2 cats on me, I got a thing, I got Oreos.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But if it's scheduled, then it's like, oh, I'm gonna do it because people are looking forward to it, and then I have a good time. So.
Exactly. So yeah, thank you so much again, everyone. We will see you later.
Goodbye.